my channel. That's weird saying that. I never thought I'd be making YouTube videos, but here I am. I got a new phone, so that is exciting for me because I went from a 7 Plus to now the 12 Pro Max, whatever it's called. I feel like I'm so out of it, like it's crazy. But now it's super detailed and just don't mind my skin. Going through some rough times. Not just kidding, not really, but whatever. I'm just stressed, basically. But anyway, so in this video, I want to talk about the prerequisite courses required for the Accelerated Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program. And I stress that because I am in a support group, Facebook support group, for like nursing students, even though I'm not an official one yet. But I found out that there's an Accelerated Associate's degree program, and I tried looking into those, but I don't know if Google only picks up with ones in my area, and there are none near me, so I couldn't really find much detail on them, so I don't want to mislead anyone, so I don't know what's required for that program, so I'm just going to focus on the one I'm applying to, which is the ABSN program. So I'm gonna go into the courses required basically for all programs, and then some extra ones that I took that are required for specific programs. So yeah, so the first, the obvious classes, I guess, are Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. So I found out that some, I guess maybe it's 4-year schools or community colleges, they offer Anatomy and Physiology 2 separately or together. So you could take Anatomy as one class, Physiology as the other. But, and I'm not sure how those go, if they have to be taken consecutively, like within the same semester, or like one after the other. I'm not too sure. I don't see why not. Why can't you, really? But from what I've seen at the community colleges that I've looked into, and the one that I'm currently enrolled in, they offer Anatomy and Physiology as one course. So Anatomy and Physiology 1 with lab, and then Anatomy and Physiology 2 with lab. And you must take Anatomy and Physiology 1 before you take Anatomy and Physiology 2. Anatomy and Physiology 1 is basically a lot of memorization. You're learning about like the bones, the arteries, the veins, layers of the skin, the types of skin or epithelial or whatever, epithelium. So, and then Anatomy and Physiology 2 is basically like understanding the concept. So it's like still memorization, but more so understanding, and you're learning about all the body systems. So, in my class, we started with the endocrine system, and then we ended with the reproductive system. So you're learning literally everything, and it's both classes are like super interesting. Like I remember when I first I can't speak. What is wrong with me? But I remember when I first enrolled in Anatomy and Physiology 1, I was like, how am I going to survive in these classes? I was like, I don't know anything about the body. I don't even know where the kidneys are located. And here I am. Now I'm like, I know where the gallbladder is. I know where my appendix is. And I never knew where my appendix was. I was like, is it on my left or my right? Am I having appendicitis? Am I gonna die? Like, I don't know. But now I know it's on your right side, attached to your ascending colon. So yeah, anyway, where was I going with this? Okay, yeah, and then, so that's Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. A&P1 is taken before A&P2. Now, those are like the two courses that are like always required by all these programs that I'm seeing. Like, and another one is microbiology. I took medical microbiology. That's just the type that my school offered. So I was like, might as well. Like, I checked with the schools I'm applying to, see if they accept it, and they do. So that's what I did. And that is a huge thing to do, to check if you're unsure about the description of a course, or if it looks like it's like for example, medical microbiology, even though it sounds like these schools will accept it, you literally never know. Some schools could be picky, so always call up or just email someone from admissions for the schools you're interested in, and just be like, hey, like, do you accept this course? Here's the class description and the name of the course, whatever. So like AHS 202 or something like that. So and then they'll give you an answer, and that'll save you a lot of time and money. So definitely do that. And the programs I'm applying to, they
do accept medical
that was not English. That was scary. That was really scary. Oh wow. Okay. So I need to calm down. I feel like I was outside before walking my dog, and now I am sweating. And so yeah. And so yeah, just always check. The schools I'm applying to accept medical microbiology, so I'm like, great. And so yeah, those are the 3. So you have to take ANP1 before taking ANP2, and you must take ANP1 and 2 before you take microbiology. So that's like a little annoying, but it's whatever. I took my microbiology this past June, so it was like a crash course from June 1st to July 1st. Everything was just like, every unit was 1 week, so that was insane. And we had a lab with it, so that was just like, that was quite annoying. But yeah, I got through it. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew it was gonna be tough, so I was like, whatever, it's gonna be worth it. I need to fix my posture. I am like, I feel like I'm a mess. Like, I really am. But anyway, so yeah, I did that, and I kind of wish I took it over like a full semester, not gonna lie, because it is so interesting. Like, I don't know, you learn about like all the bacterium and all that, and it's definitely just like, I don't know, just very interesting. Like, I learned about E. coli, and me, out of all people, of course, I would get E. coli in the fall, so fall 2020. Like, I thought I was like dying, or had like just something super serious wrong with me, and I found out I had friggin' E. coli. Like, who gets E. coli? You hear from Chipotle and romaine lettuce, but when do you actually know someone that had E. coli? Me. Now you do. Now you know someone. It's me. Like, let me know. I couldn't eat for 3 weeks. I lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. I mean, that was honestly not so bad. But lived off of crackers some days. Wouldn't even eat. But anyway, sorry if that was a trigger warning. But I know I shouldn't like joke around about like not eating, but it was painful. But anyway, so AP1 and 2, microbiology, and then two other classes that I found are usually required for all programs are chemistry, usually intro to chemistry. I mean, that's the one that I took, and when I checked in with other programs, like all the programs I'm applying to, if they accept intro to chemistry, they all do. So like, you don't need to take like general chemistry 1 or 2 or biochem, although some programs do require biochem and a few other chem classes. Like, there's one program that's like amazing near me. I'm not applying to that program because I don't know, I'm not taking more classes than I need to, if I can be honest. Like, I'm taking extra classes now, and I'm not taking more chem classes just for one program that I may not even get into because it's super competitive. But anyway, so yeah, intro to chem, that's usually like another main one, and then the other required one is statistics. Did I say that weird? Statistics, stats, whatever. So I took that in the fall, and I actually took it in my undergrad, did terrible, and I blamed it on the professor, and I know I shouldn't, although where I went to school, the math professors like were not the best. But anyway.
I should take that out. Should I?
Anyway, so math is not my thing, basically. But I guess at this past fall, I kind of like proved myself wrong with that. You just need to like put in the time and the energy to really like study for these classes, because these accelerated I'm getting emails. These accelerated programs, like, they are very competitive, so I guess you do want to like put yourself up there. What is this? who's following me on Instagram right now? But anyway, you guys should follow me on Instagram. All my like 15, 16 subscribers. But anyway, so yeah, so stats, I don't think it matters what type of stat class you take, but again, just email the admissions office of the schools you're applying to. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds and it'll save you a lot of time and money. I think it's worth it because they could come back and say no. So definitely give a call or email just to confirm that you take all of your classes. And then, so yeah, A&P 1 and 2, microbiology, stats, chem, and then 2 others that I took 2, yeah, I took 1 and then I'm in the process of taking the other, is nutrition and lifespan development. So lifespan development, I took it again as a crash course, like it was like a 1-month course over the winter. That was just a lot of reading, but it was so interesting. Like, I don't know, it went into like psychology and then just like, I don't even know. It was just like so interesting. And I literally ended up buying my textbook. I rented it from Amazon and I was like, you know what? This class is so interesting. Like, I'm going to use this as a reference. So, I don't know. I'm going to, so yeah, that's just one class that class is required only by one of the programs I'm applying to. So, or 2. It might be 2. But the other class is nutrition, and I'm taking nutrition for the healthcare professional. And that class is only required by one of the programs I'm applying to, which at first I was like, oh my God, like I can't believe I have to take this just for this one program I may not even go to. But now, after I reevaluated everything, like this program is my number 1 choice. Like I want to go here so bad. And yeah, so I'm not going to say which programs I'm applying to yet. Once I get in, I don't want to jinx anything. I feel like I'm very like, I could be superstitious like that. I just don't want to like jinx it. So, yeah, so nutrition, I'm taking that now and everything's online. All the prerequisites I took were online. So I guess, is that like an advantage or a disadvantage? For me, it's an advantage. I like being in the comfort of my own home taking these courses, and I redid my room. So it's like my study space now. But at the same time, I didn't have the models to look at for anatomy and physiology. I didn't get to look at the bacteria under microscope for microbiology. I honestly really wish I was able to do that stuff. Like, this is stuff I'm interested in, you know? So it's like, I guess it kind of sucks. But nutrition, I'm taking that now. And I've noticed, yeah, there's actually another program I applied to. I applied last minute. And when did I apply for that? I think back in like February or January, I applied for a program. It's a very competitive program. Didn't end up getting in, but they required nutrition as well. So, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to like email them, send them in my transcript for that because, well, I'm still taking it and they denied me before that, so whatever. So yeah, I will go over my grades real quick. And I don't mean to be like, oh, I got A's, but like, I just want to, I guess, like, I don't know, like, encourage you, I guess. So fall 2020, when these were the first classes I took A&P, which means anatomy and physiology. So A&P 1, I got an A on that. That was 4 credits. I got an A on the lab and lecture. Intro to stats, 3 credits. I got an A on that. In general psychology, 1, or intro to psychology, 3 credits. I got an A on that as well. In that class. So, anatomy and physiology just requires like a lot of studying, a lot of memorization. I mean, that's not a grade that it's just going to be handed to you. Like, you need to work for it. And then there's stats. I can't remember if I said this earlier or not, but I was not good at math, like, ever. So I really wanted to prove myself wrong and be like, okay, maybe I can get at least a B in this class. And I ended up getting an A And never in a million years would I think I would get 100 on a test, and that's what I did on my last test, and I guess that boosted my grade up for me to get an A. So give myself a little pat on the back for that one, because that was very unexpected. And then intro to psych. I wasn't required to take a psych class in my undergrad. I feel like every other person took psych, but except for me. So I don't know, that was a really interesting class. Like, that was something that's like, that you might already had that as your prereq. So most classes, I mean, not classes, most programs, except prereqs, like, that were taken in the last, like, 10 years or so. Like, it's usually 5 to 10 years. So if you're good with that, then you don't need to take psych again. Then in the winter, I took lifespan human development, 3 credits, got an A on that. That was basically reading it every single day, with assignments and stuff. But that was like a super interesting course. Like, that, again, that was the one where I ended up buying my textbook after I rented it. And then this past spring, 2021, I took anatomy and physiology 2 with lab. I got an A in lab and lecture, and then intro to chemistry. That was 4 credits. So both of those classes were 4 credits, and I also got an A in intro to chem. And that one was with a lab too. So I think I had lecture twice a week, lab once or something like that. I don't know, but got an A in lab and lecture. Same with A&P2. And honestly, yeah, again, both of them were in classes you could just like wing, I guess. Like, you can't wing it, you can't just study the night before. So yeah, I mean, it all requires a lot of studying, and these prerequisites, I guess, like, are like, I don't even want to say they're like a test, but just do well in them. That's all I have to say. Oh yeah, and then I took medical microbiology from June 1st to July 1st this summer, and that was 4 credits. So we had lab and lecture every Monday through Thursday, and I don't even know if I had a breakdown of what I got in lab and what I got in lecture, but I got a B+ in that class, my only B+ so far, and I'm like not happy about it, but at the same time, like, who cares, because I did good in everything else. And then I'm currently taking the nutrition for the healthcare professional. That is 3 credits, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get in that class, if I can be honest. It's one big question mark, but I'm hoping it's an A. But yeah, so those are the prerequisites that I'm taking and the main ones. So again, the main ones are A&P 1 and 2, A&P, oh, I said that already. So A&P 1, A&P 2, microbiology, stats, and chem. So those are 5 classes, right? Wow, my hand looks huge. Oh my god, wow. So A&P 1, A&P 2, microbiology, stats, and chem. Yeah, so basically, like, there's like a core of 5, and then you might need to take psych, lifespan development, nutrition, or some others. So yeah, I feel like I talked a lot. I hope I didn't just like ramble or whatever, but if anyone has any questions, please leave a comment and subscribe, like, do all that jazz. Still don't really know what I'm doing, and the last time I uploaded a video was in January, and I'm kind of pissed about it. So my goal, I'm gonna try uploading one, like, I don't know, a lot more frequent than, how many months ago was that? Like, was that 7 months ago? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That was like 7 months ago. Oh my god, I'm actually pretty mad at myself. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what my next video is gonna be about, but I'll figure it out. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye guys.